G'day YouTubers, I hope you're all doing well today. On this episode of Vape, I'm going to be checking out a product that I purchased for the purpose of this review. It is the Brunhilde Rta by Vapefly in German 103. So what we'll do, we'll start by going on down and I'll show you the packaging and what you receive in the contents. Righty vapors, so it's the packaging you receive your Brunhilde Rta in. As you can see, it's a collaboration with Vapefly in German 103. Really nice design on the front there. On this side here, it says Brunhilde Top Coiler Rta, a high-end top coiler Rta from Germany. On this side here, it's got Vapefly's address, some social media. And on the back here, you'll have your features for the Rta. You'll have your scratch and check verification. As you can see here, it's the stainless steel edition. You'll have your warning, and in this box here, it says this is a charity project for vapers. For every piece of Brunhilde Rta we sell, Vapefly will donate 25 US cents to a local charity to help people stop smoking and save lives. So that is a really good thing. Thumbs up, boys, for doing that. So what we'll do now, we'll crack open the box and we'll see what we have inside. The first thing you'll find in the package is this card that explains who German 103 is. And on the flip side of it, it'll have the 103 team members that helped to design German 103's products. Then you'll have your Rta, spare glass for your tank, this little baggie of O-rings, grub screws, an Allen key, a 510 adapter, and a spare piece of stainless steel wire. 2 pieces of the Vapefly Firebolt cotton and 2 0.35 ohm nichrome coils. And you'll also receive a user manual. So what I'll do now, I'll chuck a build in it, we'll head on back up, I'll take it for a test run, and I'll give you my pros and cons. Okay, for today's build, I'm going to be using a set of Mr. Devices penny pincher coils. So these are a set of fused Claptons, 2 strands of 28 wrapped in a 38 gauge nichrome, single coil, ohms out at 0.6 ohms, so hopefully we get about 0.3 with the both of them. I'll leave a link in the description where I got these from, so let's get to it, hey? Alrighty, the Brunhilde Rta by Vapefly in German 103. What does everybody reckon about the matchy I got going on? Not too bad, hey? I'm using the UL Nunchucker. I will be doing a review on it shortly, so hit that bell icon and stay notified of that review when it comes out. Alright, so dimensions for this Rta. 25mm in diameter at the base, 45mm in length including the drip tip. It holds 8mm of juice, and as you'd be aware, when I did the build, it has a velocity deck. Has 2 different sorts of airflow. So you'll have your internal airflow here. So air can come up and exit the velocity deck and hit the rear of the coils. And then you've got your honeycomb slots either side, so it hits the fronts of the coils. On the opposite side of this internal airflow slot, you turn it around and you will find your juice port. You'll see the 3 little droplets there. So you can fill it up with Gorilla bottles. You can use drippers. I think it might be a little bit tedious to use a dripper to fill this up. So I'd probably just stick to Gorilla bottles. I found no problems whatsoever using a Gorilla bottle. Alrighty, so the 510 connection. Gold plated, does protrude a fair bit, as you can see. Would be suited for a lot of mods. Pros and cons on this. Well, major pro for this was the fact that it had the velocity deck. Anyone that's worked on a velocity deck know what I'm talking about. They are so easy to build on, extremely easy. You got plenty of space to snip your leads, and wicking was a dream on this thing. No problems whatsoever. I've wicked it once and I've had no problems, no dry hits, no nothing. Before recording this, I've used this for I'd say about an hour or so. I did chain vape it a fair bit just to see if I would receive any dry hits, and I've had none whatsoever. So when wicking it, all I did was made sure that I fluffed up the cotton, made sure that I trimmed it just enough so it was just touching those steel wires and I didn't have it all bunched up in there. And I've had no problems. It should wick perfectly. You shouldn't receive any dry hits whatsoever. Cosmetic appearance of this thing is the bee's knees. I love this etching, this helmet with the wings. That looks so goddamn good. Another big pro about this as well is the fact that it has that steel cage over the glass tank for protection. That is a major pro. Another big pro I found with this was the airflow configurations that you can have with this thing. God, there's so many of them. People might not like that internal airflow where it comes in through the velocity deck and hits the rear of the coils. They might just like the honeycomb slots. So you can just shut that off if you want. You can shut it off a little bit. You can shut the whole thing off if you like and just stick to the honeycomb slots. As you see here, you can close one at a time. You can close off that first row one at a time and then close off the second row one at a time. And if you like, you can close off two at a time, just like that. Alrighty, so that's it for the pros. The only con that I could really find with this was the fact if you used something like a parallel fused Clapton or an Alien or something like that where the leads are flat, with the velocity deck, the grub screws come in from the side. So what you might have to do is just twist your leads a little bit just so you can get them to lock in. But other than that, that's the only con that I can find on this. I'm going to give this 9.5 out of 10, I'm going to say, for an RTA. It is the best RTA that I've used to this day. German made, well made. For an RTA, this thing sits up there with the Profile RTA, but see, they're two different things. The Profile is a mesh where this is a coil, but they both give great clouds and great flavor. Really, really good. So that's it for this video. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. And if you do want to see more of my content, subscribe to my channel. And at the moment, I'm doing a giveaway. So what you want to do is go down in the description below, go to my Facebook page, like and share my Facebook page, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you will be in the running for this giveaway. And for a second chance of winning in this giveaway, all you have to do is tag your mates in the giveaway. Go to the comments and just put some of your mates in there, and you'll have 2 chances of winning. How easy is that? It is so simple. Goodies, goodies, goodies. Getting free goodies. Alrighty, everybody. So that's it for this episode of Vape On. I'll see you on another episode. Bye.